There's a joke about the man who decides to go to a monastery. And it was one of those monasteries where the monks and the people who are staying there are not allowed to speak, except for once a year. Once a year, they can say 2 words. Can you imagine? Okay, so now the guy goes to the monastery, 1 year rolls along, he gets to go to the head monk, and he's allowed to say 2 words. So he says, "I'm cold." So they give him a blanket and warm socks. 1 year later, he comes, his 2 words to the head monk are hot porridge. So then they give him porridge that's not as hot, it's too hot for him. The next year, the 3rd year, he goes to the head monk and he says, "I'm leaving." The head monk goes, "I knew this was going to happen. All you do is complain." Have you ever had laryngitis? Have you ever had a time in your life where you couldn't speak? It's happened to me a few times in my life. Well, the Torah actually teaches us that it's good every once in a while to do a fast of speech. Just like a few times a year we take a day where we don't eat or drink, the Torah says that it's good to take upon yourself every once in a while a day where you don't speak. Can you imagine? Why would the Torah teach us such a thing? Why would we be instructed that it would be a good self-growth not to speak? Well, I have to tell you, the times I did have laryngitis where I couldn't speak, you had to do a lot of listening. Sometimes we waste a lot of time. Sometimes we don't use our speech properly. Sometimes we hurt people with our speech. And sometimes we're really not listening. Imagine what it would be like. I'm going to give you a suggestion or a challenge. I'm not going to say a whole day, but imagine a half a day. Just decide for a half a day, you're not going to speak. Just listen. I wonder what you'll hear. Let me know. I'm Laurie, Almost Live.